While we have 96 acres cultivated to vines, we have 150 acres in the hills that you can see behind the winery there. We feel that it's important to preserve the land for future generations. These oak woodlands are home to local flora and fauna, as well as a few four-legged friends who also help mow down the grasses, keeping them short during fire season. This tree is a tree that was saved by my grandmother, who was deeply passionate about preserving the land. Grandfather thought perhaps some vineyards here might make sense, but grandmother thought otherwise. We have a small creek that runs next to our property right near the winery, which is fun for us to put our feet in the summer. At the creek, you can occasionally spot some local wildlife, like this blue heron and duck. In other instances, the wildlife can be hiding almost in plain sight, like birds drinking out of the bird bath at grandfather's house, or even a thirsty fox at night. Or you might see a raccoon right by the winery. Of course, we have many common animals like the squirrel on its way up to grandfather's house, or the elusive jackrabbit that, while there are many in the vineyard, they're hard to catch on camera, or your skunk. And then we have some really beautiful animals that are fun to catch on the wildlife camera, like a coyote and a bobcat. And I swear, this deer just knew that the camera was right there and going, cheese! A flock of turkeys have been living here at the ranch, and I kept trying to photograph them, which is surprisingly hard. And as I did, on one occasion, I noticed a hawk here that's above the caves was actually stalking the turkeys. Fun fact, they do try and eat turkeys. And then these poor turkeys, they just have it out for them. The bull on the hill, named Ferdinand, was caught charging him on our game camera. But alas, I did get a number of photos of turkeys on our game camera. These images remind us that we share the land with many others, and it is important for us to preserve it for them and for future generations.